Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins offense will take the field first. And now here comes Malik Washington. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to pass, it's Washington. Fires quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game.
Snags it, and he's open. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Might have a chance. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Play action. They're working that left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! Haul that baby in and then... rolled into the end zone for the score.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. There's a crease. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Webb. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
To throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab. It's Webb. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We've reached a break. It's Maryland with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll run it. It's Williams. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense. Now, caught, and he's got room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages, on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Throwing St. Clair. Caught by Smith. Running free. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He's got it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Tavian St. Clair fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge from the 23. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He will not return after an injury. He said the backup is going to have to rally here and hopes they can get off to a good start to start this second half. I'll keep you posted on how things are going down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Jackson. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. The offense changing the play. 4th down, St. Clair. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Going over the top. Has it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast with the run on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll give it to him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Terrapins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. St. Clair moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They go play action with St. Clair. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He might want another play. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Throwing St. Clair. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah Land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Washington. Finds his man. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Williams. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscles. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Corners are going to bail. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it on the option. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the counter. Got room to work. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Rodgers. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll run it again. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And they tacked on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hands it off on the counter. Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Maybe some room here. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. With the clock running, this should be the final play.